Hi guys, welcome back to the Drive Life channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about the running costs of a 2.8 CRD Jeep Wrangler. Now, for those of you that didn't know, we bought this car, me and my girlfriend. My girlfriend bought it as a replacement for her Mercedes A-Class, and actually it's a bit of a different car, isn't it? Let's be honest. We've got massive tyres, a winch on the front, and she's gone from a Motorsport Edition Mercedes A-Class. Now, one of the biggest changes has been the running costs, and believe it or not, this isn't exactly cheap to run. The Mercedes that she had was £20 a year to tax and cost, well, it averaged about 45 to the gallon. This doesn't, and we're going to get into that in a minute. So yeah, let's get straight into this. This is the 2.8 CRD Jeep Wrangler, offered from 2007 all the way up to 2015, I believe. It's 180 brake horsepower, 4-cylinder, big lumpy diesel engine. Sounds like a truck when you start it up, but I must admit it performs relatively well. I think this is 0 to 60 in 9 seconds, which isn't bad, and we've got plans to race chip it as well, so we're going to bring that down and improve the performance of the engine. But yeah, it's quite a thirsty beast. So we've done nearly 1,500 miles in the past month. We've averaged 22 miles per gallon. Now, obviously that isn't fantastic, is it? However, there are several reasons for this. The first reason, I think you can probably see from this angle here. It's basically a brick, isn't it? Fairly upright. When you look at the angle of the Volvo's windscreen compared to that, yeah, it's fairly upright, and you can tell that there's a lot of wind resistance. When you let off the accelerator, you can almost feel the wind slowing the car down. Now, the next thing is obviously the four-wheel drive system. There's a lot of weight, there's a lot of powertrain loss with the gearbox and everything, so that's another thing to consider as well. And obviously it's not designed to be an economical engine. It's designed to be a tough, go anywhere, do anything engine, as is Jeep's slogan. So that's what it gets to the gallon. Now, in terms of tax, that is another massive cost on this car. That is £560 per year. It's 286 grams per kilometre of CO2. Not the most environmentally friendly, but if you were to drive this 10,000 miles every year, you would actually emit less CO2 than buying a new electric car. It's a madness, really, how much electric vehicle batteries take to produce, but we won't get into that in this video. So yeah, it's £560 to tax. Quite expensive again, but it's a one-off tax, and actually compared to European countries, we don't do too badly in terms of car tax here in the UK. So yeah, as I said, it's not the cheapest of vehicles to run so far, but there's so many other things about it that sort of make up for that. I mean, first of all, just look at it. It's awesome, isn't it? We've got the CB aerial on there. That's might be going soon. My girlfriend's not a fan of it. I am, but at the end of the day, it's her car, so she can choose. We've also got the massive wheels. Now, we never have to worry about curbing them, as you can see, because try and find me curbs that are going to do any damage to that. It's just not, and that's really why we like this car. We live in the countryside, we live in quite rural county, and we found that the A-Class was just being smashed around too much. Potholes, hedges, verges, all that sort of stuff. It was just sort of too fragile for that environment. So yeah, we've gone for something a little different. We've also got our winch here, upgraded bumper as well, CB radio aerial, and like I said, this was so limited by what the A-Class can do. And for those of you who've watched the Volvo videos, I'm a massive believer that a car should never stop you doing anything. It should only enable you to do things. That's why I take my Volvo off-road. I do all sorts with it, and if a car's too precious that it can't go over bumps, then what's the point in even having it? So that is, yeah, pretty much why we're taking on this cost of ownership. This is sort of a bucket list car anyway, and yeah, it's just a really characterful truck. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts on it are. Let us know what your MPG, if you've got a 2.8 Jeep, let us know what the MPG you're getting as well. And yeah, I'll see you next video. Cheers.